1 in 5 high schoolers is vaping. It is an epidemic. Not a reporter's word, but the United States Surgeon General.
That's right. Deemed an epidemic a year ago, vaping use skyrocketing. But tonight, news of 8 hospitalizations among teenagers due to vaping or toking on e-cigs. Here's more in Vital Signs.
An up-close look into the acceptance of vaping. Most e-cigs jammed with nicotine, like the Juul brand. Wildly popular and a favorite with teenagers. Experts are concerned.
When these liquid products are vaporized or turned into aerosol and inhaled into the lungs, it causes problems with the immune system. It causes problems with being able to clear the lungs naturally of these pollutants. There are things that don't belong in the lungs, and we're finding lots of damage in terms of sickness, coughing, wheezing.
Even asthma attacks, cardiac issues, or respiratory problems. 8 teenagers in Wisconsin hospitalized recently. Their symptoms? Cough, shortness of breath. Scans showed inflammation or swelling through the lungs. Kim Burr at Good Sam in Kearney spoke to over 2,000 area students last year about the dangers of vaping.
And nicotine is an addictive chemical. It's a very highly addictive chemical. And so even though it's being ingested in a different route, the brain is still getting that exposure to nicotine. And young developing brains are more susceptible to addiction than, say, an older person.
Experts argue the vaping industry hasn't been forthright. Recently, 2 teens testifying on Capitol Hill saying just that. And long-term effects aren't really known. The 8 teens are expected to be fine, but Ms. Burr says it's important to get the word out on vaping.
Some schools are starting to include nicotine in their drug testing programs for athletics and for other activities because they're so concerned about the sudden uptick in experimentation with these.